Hello and welcome to part 8 of Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. As you can see, we now have one badge. It's on our trainer card. We have a badge. So we've just had a call to say, can we go to the Pokemart and pick up a badge? Not a badge, a package, sorry. So we're going to do that. Another day, another Let's Play. It's the afternoon now. It's a little after 6, so it's all sunsetty. Because apparently it's perpetually sunset for 3 hours a day. It's not too bad though. I feel like I can actually relax today, so that's what I'm going to do. We've got some time to ourselves, as it were. So I'm going to be able to get a fair bit of the game played through now. Hopefully by the end of the night I'll have the second badge. Because it's going a lot slower than I was expecting. I was only planning on posting 1 or 2 episodes a day on YouTube, but even still, it's still going slower than I thought it would. Let's see, is there anything here that I can buy? And nothing useful. So now we have an egg. Who's this woman? She wasn't in the original. Fair enough. Why would I be doing it for you? Who the fuck is that? Scary bitch. Okay. Another apricorn, which we'll never use for anything. I'll probably actually try and use them just for the sake of it, because I never did in the original, and I'm imagining it's probably being done better in this version. So I probably will use them more. Been thinking about politics recently for some bizarre reason. Not sure why. It's just something that's been popping up a little bit more. And maybe it's just because of the people I watch on YouTube. A lot of them have been discussing politics recently. And I've just recently watched a video about an election in America. I didn't think there were any elections coming up in America. I didn't think... I know the presidential election couldn't have started yet. Obama's not been in power that long. Well, I say in power. No president's in power in America. They're just puppets. It doesn't matter. I mean, as much as I may have hated George Bush for being a complete and total prick, he was still just a puppet. He didn't have any real say in what happened. But yeah, basically, they do whatever they're told by whoever's in charge at the time. They don't actually do anything for themselves. They're not allowed to. That they're supposed to be working for the people, as it were. But yeah, right, no flying moves, so we'll change. Send that to Spiro because he's the lowest level. Very relaxing, I think. Just go around pecking at Bellsprouts. You can't beat it, in my opinion. It's the only problem I can see with this Let's Play is when we get so far into it, I wonder what I'm going to be talking about. because I've already discussed the game in some depth. I mean, this is the 8th video, 15 minutes long each. That means that we're into, what, 2 hours of recording already? That's a lot. I mean, 2 hours I could have let's played, some of the shorter platformers already by now. But then, I suppose we can just talk about whatever's happened recently and in my everyday life, I suppose. Lack of anything better to talk about. Although not a great deal is happening to me at the moment. I really do need to clean up this room at some point. I drink an obscene amount of Coca-Cola. I'm like Scottish Duck in that respect, where he drinks a ridiculous amount of Volvic. I drink a ridiculous amount of Coca-Cola. The difference is what he's drinking is actually, healthy. Whereas what I'm drinking is probably rotting me from the inside out. I don't know why. I blame the caffeine personally. But I have like 20 empty bottles of Coke in this room, and that's only like 3 weeks worth of bottles of Coca-Cola, because here you have to recycle them. You'll get fined if you put them in the bin. So I keep meaning to take them down and put them in the recycle bins, but it's one of those things where I go, oh, I'll do it in a bit, and then I don't do it, and I go, oh, I'll do it in a bit, and then I still don't do it. Before I know what's going on, I'm not doing it at all, ever. As you can imagine, it's a bit of an issue. So there is an obscene number of bottles of Coca-Cola just lying around the room. But it brings me comfort, I think. No, not really. Oh, I hate moves like Supersonic. I hate any status-based moves because they're only there to piss me off, basically. That they don't actually help you win the fight, not normally. Because if you're not actually attacking the opponent, generally speaking, they do sod all. The only way it really matters is if you're fighting, in a team battle where it is 6-on-6 or even 3-on-3, where you can have one Pokemon at the beginning doing all the status effects, building them up, and then baton passing them on, or some other method of passing on the status effects onto the next one, who can then act as a sweeper. Unless you've got that, it's absolutely pointless. I've never understood why wild Pokemon use status effects. All it does is piss you off, because they're not going to win. At least if they actually attacked, you might just decide, what, stop this and run. What annoys me even more is when they do the same thing over and over again. Like, if it's got confusion and it'll use it, then it'll use it again when I'm already confused. That shit doesn't make sense. Ooh, Ekans. I haven't seen an Ekans in so long. I don't think they have them in this one. Now, I, however, will use status effects because Hypnosis, damn good move. Means Hoothoot can kill things on its own without having to switch out, even though it's the lowest level. Oh, you bastard. Fair enough, I suppose. I need to get used to these special abilities. I don't even know what my Pokemon special abilities are. Like, he's got shed skin, which apparently means he can't have status effects, which is bloody powerful. I'll actually have to have a look after this fight. have a little search and see what's up at the top. I think there's a Pokeball up there, and then we can have a look and see what the special abilities for these Pokemon are. Oh god, why is the mother never shut up in this game? She's called like 4 times now. Fuck off, mother! Stop spending me fucking money! Bitch. Right, there probably is something decent up there, but we can't cut. So we'll have to go on without. Okay, yes, let's check to see what the Pokemon special abilities actually are. Right. Likes to thrash about, okay, fair enough. Insomnia, prevents it from falling asleep. Not too bad. Torrent, powers up water type moves in a pinch. It's one of those ones where it only really does it when you're at low health, doesn't it? Blaze is the same, yeah, so they're crap. Pidgey, Keen Eye, cannot lose accuracy. Useful. And Keen Eye for Spearow, cannot use accuracy. To be fair, not being able to lose accuracy is a damn good thing. I always hate it when you hit with sand attack and things like that and now nothing hits. So yeah. One last fight, I think. That's irritating. I think I've accidentally resized the box by like 1 pixel. So this fight's gonna end up coming out weird. I apologise for that, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. I can't actually tell if it's any good or not. It looks okay on what I've got here recording. Okay, let's see if we can send him asleep again. Well, her asleep. Yay! Now let's send out Spearow again. Hopefully we can get Hoothoot and Spearow, because those two are lagging behind quite a bit at the moment. I could just try and change the emulation size in a moment. There we go. That looks better. Once we beat this one, I can save. I'm sure the final battle I go in specifically tries to take a long time when I know I've only got a minute left. Okay, I'm probably not going to make it through to the end of this fight now, so I will. Spearow did level. That's good. I will stop here, and I will see you in the next one. I shall see you then. Bye.